I want to say something to all you kids out there. I hope that all of you are staying warm, watching your health. I know it's not easy. Remember that it takes two, especially when you have parents. Um, you gotta learn to meet halfway. You gotta learn to share with your brother when you're playing your toys. You can't fight once in a while. You can't drive each other nuts, even though it's hard. And remember when you go to bed at night to pray real hard, like I do. God watches over you and everything will be okay. Remember, you're not so alone in the world as you thought. I care about you. I'm always watching. And when you think you're alone, you're never alone. Not if I can help. There are people I know, especially kids in hospitals right now. I felt some of you real close. Some of you use that Make-A-Wish Foundation real quick. I know some little girl, little boy wanted to hug me or see me once in a while, especially you adults who had it hard or a long, rough day. People traveling here and there. I can say for you, just keep trying. And even in prayer, I'm always there for you, Karen. Without question. Today's bedtime story for you kids, being a Harry Potter fan, you name it. You young adults, you all should read Harry Potter. You can never get tired of it. Lord of the Rings, or the latest novel that comes out. Stephen King, Koontz, or The Notebook, World War II history. Hey, hey, books at the library that talk about how to build a train. That's the coolest hobby to do. You can learn how to paint. Go to the arts and crafts store. How about that one? Try a new hobby. The library's going. Recently, I bought one of these contraptions. Hey, hold up. I know you're about to have a heart attack. It's bound to happen sooner or later. I'm only using it for live stuff, okay? So wherever I go, you won't have any questions. In fact, there's some officers out there who'd be delighted to point those who have any further questions on my college education or anything. They would do one thing after seeing me bowl and everything else on video on base, which I've been, doing all kinds of stuff other than arts and crafts and bowling, blowing up fireworks all base, and lighting up Nashville. Hey, supporting the U.S.O. I still get emails to this day. Donate now. Support the U.S.O. I even get a magazine on patrol. Look at that. A current copy. Obviously, helping Miss Kelly Pendleton out, keeping her U.S.O. going on base. Why else would I be trying so hard to get people to donate? Not just the U.S.O. Wounded Warriors Organization. There's another good one. Y'all keep them seniors in mind, especially those coming home from war-torn places trying to keep peace and hope alive, alright? Carry on. Let's turn to Walt Disney here. And so the secret adventure of Bambi. You see Bambi? That's Bambi right there. You ever watch Bambi in the Walt Disney movie? You should see it sometime. I'm into Walt Disney movies. I miss the hand-drawn cartoons like Tom and Jerry, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King. This animation stuff only goes so far. It's a quick, movie put together, but come on, you gotta have a hand-drawn movie like Walt Disney would agree. These broadcasters all over the world had any sense to increase some kind of children's rating on a family children channel like ABC. They'd be playing Walt Disney movies at 7 o'clock. The best of the best. There's a hint, like I was when I was raised. First thing I'd be watching on the weekend. on Sundays especially. Early one morning, carrying on, Thumper hopped over to a thicket. Bambi, Bambi, wake up. The Bambi whispered to the sleeping fawn. Bambi stirred and gave a great big yawn. I'll be right there, he mumbled. He stood sleepily. I have to tell you, my mother, where we're going. You can't do that, Thumper said. It's a secret. Besides, she never let us go. That's true. Most parents won't let you go. Unless you're up a tree somewhere staring down at them like I would. Watch them walk by and throw a dang acorn at them. Or popcorn or what have you. The nearest object in your hand. What took you so long? I thought you were a bird, your dad would say. Bambi stirred, 'cause I was so good disguising myself. Bambi stirred and gave a great big I'll be right there. He mumbled his stuff sleepily. I have to tell you, my mother, where we're going. You can't do that, Thumper said again. It's a secret. Besides, she never let us go. Their friends hopped off to find a flower. See Bambi and Thumper? Look at that. Out adventure. Gotta go for walks. Parks, all kinds of parks out there. Don't cost much money to see. A few minutes later, Bambi and Thumper spotted their skunk friend. Good morning, Flower, they said. Thumper wants to go on a secret adventure. Bambi said, do you want to come along? Oh, gosh, I do, Flower said shyly. But will you tell me what we're doing? Bambi looked at Thumper eagerly. He wanted to know, too. Thumper puffed up his chest and said, probably I want to show you what the beavers built on the water. Bambi and Flower looked at each other. They didn't understand how anyone could build something on water. But it sure sounded exciting. See Bambi's Thumper's friend? Skunk? That's Flower. It's like in the movie. The three friends didn't notice the real bird perched on a branch above them. The bird was a friend of Bambi's mother. He flew to her and told her that the young prince was headed. Maybe it would be good for Bambi and his friends to explore the forest on their own. Bambi's mother told the bird whose name was Red. That's the bird's name. Would you mind keeping an eye on them? Red agreed, and then flew off to tell Thumper's mother. See Bambi's mom? That's Red, the bird. Meanwhile, Thumper and Flower were hard at work trying to push Bambi through a tight thicket. He was stuck. Why are we going this way, Bambi asked. Shh. Guess what? Just kidding. Why are we going this way? Bambi asked. Thumper said, whisper, we can't go to this regular way. We're really close to the meadow where all the bunnies gaze, including my mama. He explained quietly. If she sees us, she'll say I have to look after my silly sisters. Suddenly, someone's branches gave way and the three friends fell out onto the meadow. No, I just scared the living snackies out of you kids. Y'all hiding under your blankets? Hey, come out. Listen up. Suddenly, some branches gave way and the three friends fell out onto the meadow. Especially you kids that dig. Bambi and Thumper and Flower Cookie ran back into the bushes. They peeked out to see if the bunnies had spotted them. No one is looking at us, Thumper said. My mom was talking with her friend Red. I think we're safe. Come on, let's go. See Thumper and his friends and Red? There's Bambi coming along. But they had been spotted. Thumper's sister had seen everything. They wanted to know what their big brother was up to. They followed him. So did Red. Don't you just like it when your brothers and sisters tell a tale on you? On everything you're doing? Mom! That little rascal over there is doing the wrong thing. You know what she said or he said? It's sure to come. It's become for the last 10 years with me growing up. I was always the one that came to when the parents were home. Only to remind them who's in charge when Mom and Dad aren't home. Exactly. Y'all remember that before you tell on me. Squid away. My mother respected me to this day. But they had been spotted. Thumper's sisters had seen everything. They wanted to know what their big brother was up to. So they followed him. So did Red. Again, the three friends continued walking through the woods. Soon they came to a street. Thumper looked around. He was not sure where to go next. You see that right there? No, ain't that a pretty picture? Now, kids, if you get lost, I say you're at a mall and you don't know where to go, what do? You stay in one spot, and sooner or later your parents will come back and find you. Trust me. If you're not sure, go to the nearest desk where there's an adult and ask them for them to call your parents. Sooner or later they'll come get you. Go away. Trust me. They'll always lead you in the right direction. Don't move, don't go nowhere, stay in one place. Sooner or later they'll come back and get you. Hopefully. If not, just remember one thing. You're not alone. But they had been spotted, Thumper's sister, and had everything. Wanted to know what their big brother was up to, and they followed him. So they ran. Suddenly, a beaver with big teeth and a large flat tail walked up to them. Well, who are you? Bambi asked. My name is Slab, the beaver said. Where are you going? Thumper happened hopped forward. I wanted to show my friends what the beavers built on the river, he explained. We call it a dam, said Slab, and I can show you the way. You see that right there? That's a beaver. A little while later, they arrived at the dam. Here we are, Slab said proudly. Everywhere along the river, the beaver were busy. Some were in the water pushing logs, while others were chopping down trees with their strong teeth. That's what beavers do. They build dams. Wow. You see that? That's an example of a dam right there. Especially in the Yellowstone National Park. Come on to the dam, Slap offered. Thumper and Flower went first, and Bambi followed, a bit unstable. As they soon they were balancing on the logs amongst the working beavers. Hey, this is fun, Thumper shouted. Why do they call you Slap? Flower asked their new beaver, friendly shy. I'll show you, Slap replied. They started slapping the logs. With his flat tail, I'm the best slapper in the whole river, he explained. The dam shook and shook when the beaver was slapping. Help, help, Thumper. Four little voices only cried. It was Thumper's young sisters that had gone out on the dam and started to shake. Now the log they were sitting on was floating away. Oh no, my sister, Thumper said, we have to rescue them. Hurry, they are headed toward the waterfall, Slap shouted. All the beavers jumped into the water and quickly slammed toward the log. High above, Red flew off to tell Mama Bunny and her Bambi mom. See that? Thumper's sisters held on to each other and tried to balance so they would not fall into the river, but they were getting close to the waterfall. A few minutes later, Slap and two other beavers reached the runway log. They slapped their tails with all their might, and slowly but surely they got the log to the river bank. Bambi stood in the water with Thumper and perched on his head. One by one, Thumper pulled his sisters to safety. Once everyone was back on land, the Thumper thanked the beaver for their bravery. You're welcome, said Slap. Can you find your way home from here? Nothing to it, Thumper said. We just live around that thicket and to the right. Thumper began to lead the others through the woods, but he couldn't seem to find the path home. So they kept walking and walking. You see that? After a while, it began to get dark. The trees blocked the light from the fading sun. The branches swayed, casting scary shadows all around. Oh, Thumper, Bambi said, I think we might be lost. Oh, don't be silly, Thumper said, looking back at his friends. It's just like in the daytime, only dark. There's nothing to be afraid of here, especially while you're with the bravest rabbit in the forest. Suddenly, Thumper hopped in something. Ah, he screamed. Luckily, it was not a monster that Thumper had run into. It was his own mother. She and Bambi's mother had finally found them. Oh, I'm so glad. You're safe, cried Bambi's mother as she led them into the meadow where there were more sunlight. Red was keeping an eye on you. He told us what happened. Until now, the friends had not noticed the bird who was flitting in the air above them. Thumper's mother tapped her foot angrily. Thumper, what does your father always tell you? Thumper looked down at his ground. He didn't like to be scolded. Never go off on your own without telling someone first. He replied, "That's right, Thumper," said Mother. Said, "You all must promise never to do that again." They all agreed that Thumper didn't seem to be happy about it, but good, said Bambi. "Now let's go home." Sun has started to set. The end. You see that? They all got home safe. Much love.